As someone who thought they had an above average physique, I can't believe the comments I got in this video. So I'm going to show you all the TikTok video, and I'm also going to give you all some context. So I'm going to pause it. Making this video, I did know it had potential to go viral and spark lots of discussion. So I took this video with no pump, worst lighting possible, not even breakfast in me. And the caption was, "This is what 8 years of training looks like without a pump." Yes, I have been training for just over 8 years now. In June would be 9 years. That's actually crazy to even think about. So this video got 2.6 million views, almost 170,000 likes, and almost 3,000 comments. So I'm going to go through these comments and show you all how funny they are. There's some good ones and there's some bad ones. I think it's like 50-50. First comment, "The real natural physique, it's impressive. Social media destroyed us. You look amazing, bro. People don't understand. At some point, you are not building but maintaining your form." Yeah, so these are the good ones. I think the good comments are at the top. People say not good for 8 years, have no idea how natural bodybuilding works. That is so true. "Bro, then you haven't been training hard enough." He must be new to training. "This can be 8 years, maybe 2 to 4. More like 8 months. Okay, I think this guy is just trolling. "You look amazing. Got this in 1 year." Of course, there's lots of people that said, "Oh yeah, I got this in 1 year, 6 months. I'm African and this is me in 3 months." Okay, I actually believe that. If you're African, 8 months max. "No veins, no extra pressure on the heart. Doing good. Girl, you look good." Okay. I'm a girl now? All right. "I look like that at 9 months. Yeah, so the comments are 50-50. Let me see. "I built more in 2 years. Oh my God, bro. Like, I feel like this, I feel like this is just bad genetics. "Bro, you mean training one time in 1 year?" Okay, I didn't. "Bro, you mean training one time in a year?" Okay, that's why I read that wrong. That comment made no sense. "Most realistic video I saw today, great job." So that was kind of my intention. I wanted to show people, even though I've been training for 8 years, if I get the worst possible, not the worst possible light, and it was just like natural light, no pump, I'm gonna look almost like athletic as a natural. That's just the truth. "I'm gonna get it in 4 months and post updates." I said good luck. So yeah, I could go on about these comments. So physique inflation. Social media is only getting bigger. Millions and millions of people are joining social media year to year. You're gonna start seeing crazier physiques, like I mentioned, Sam Sulek. There's many other guys that are young, like Sam Sulek. I think Sam Sulek is like 23, and he's that big. And there's many people as big as Sam Sulek at 23 who's been training less than half the time I've been training, and they're probably taking, like, they're taking the juice, the steroids. So if you're so used to seeing all these crazy looking physiques these days, and you look at my physique, you're gonna be like, yeah, like, this is not a good physique for 80 years. And there's also more people taking steroids these days. Steroids is so rampant on social media. Even like 3 years ago, it was nothing like this. And I feel like these days, every physique I see on social media, they're probably on steroids and bigger than me. So I don't know what to say about it. Let me know what else you guys think that's causing these people to think this way or to have such a bad reaction to my video. I do think when you're new to lifting and you haven't been doing it for a while and you see these physiques as well, it's hard for you to wrap your head around what's real or what's achievable naturally. So 3 years ago, that means I was training for around 5 years. I got so many fake natural accusations. So it's crazy that 3 years later, even though I'm bigger, now people are saying the complete opposite. They're saying, "Oh yeah, you haven't been working hard enough. Like, this is like 2 years worth of training." It's so funny. I literally have like there's literally threads on Reddit on people having discussions about me being fake natural or not. If I was leaner and I had better lighting, a pump, and I posted that same video, I'm pretty sure the reaction would be a whole lot different. So when you're natural, I do think this, again, this is related to people who are new to lifting. As a natural, when you have a decent amount of body fat and you've been training for a long time, it almost looks like you haven't been training for a long time. If you're new to lifting and you don't know these things and you just see these crazy physiques on social media, the Sam Sulek, the Shizzy, the Chris Bumstead, you're like, what the hell, man? How this guy, he looks like he's been training for 6 months. You know what? I posted this same video on TikTok, on Instagram, and on YouTube. And I realized how different the audiences are on those platforms. So on YouTube and Instagram, I literally didn't get any negative comments. And on TikTok is where I got all of the negative comments. As I said, it was 50-50. So that says a lot about the audience on TikTok. I think it's just a younger demographic. Maybe people who are just getting into lifting, as I said. So they don't know what's really achievably naturally. So, which actually, now that I think about it, I know I've been seeing this lately on the news, but body dysmorphia in men is on the rise. And I could only imagine how bad body dysmorphia is going to be in the next few years. If there's young, impressionable kids looking at my physique and telling me it looks like I've been training for 6 months, these guys are in for a shock, man. I bet you most of these guys, I don't want to toot my horn, but I do think I have above average genetics, and these same people who are giving me these negative comments, I know they won't look anything like me after 8 years of training. In fact, I kind of don't want to say this, but I do think it's hard for most people to be consistent, to train consistently for 8 years. So most of these guys won't even make it past 8 years, but yeah, body dysmorphia is rampant, and I see it clearly here. Like, these same guys are probably going to be the same people that suffer with body dysmorphia when they realize, oh shit, like, I've been training for 8 years and I don't even look anything like Mika. Like, I thought I could achieve his physique in 6 months. I'm probably just going to push more content related to just being unnatural, because I feel like which is so strange, I feel like there's not many fitness influencers who are natural these days, which is weird. Like 3 years ago, I didn't think this, but now that I think about it, I think most fitness influencers are not natural these days. So being one of the few odd natural physiques out there that have a decent physique, I think it's my duty to push content related to natural training so people could see what's realistic for themselves.